Hey everyone, welcome back. Corey Anderson here. Today I'm going to go over with you the final part of the Law of Opulence, written by Wallace Wattles in 1907. And this one is entitled Abundance. God, the mind of nature, produces the abundance of nature for the purpose of the development of man, not of subman, but of man. The purpose of nature is for the continuous advancement of life, and as man is the embodiment of God, the highest form of life, the purpose of nature must be for the continuous advancement of every man into more abundant life. That which seeks the advancement of every man cannot take away anything from any man. Therefore, to be one with the mind of nature is to seek for all at the expense of none. To seek to get for all what one desires to get for oneself, this one must lift themselves entirely out of the competitive thought. What I want for myself, I want for all. This is the declaration of independence aimed at the competitive system. Our Father, give us. That is the prayer of the advancing life. This declaration and prayer are in unison with the mind of nature. The man who so declares and so praises is mentally one with all that lives, God, nature, and man, and this is the atonement. To be mentally one with the mind of things makes you able to register your thoughts on that mind, and your desires as well. When you desire a thing in your mind and the mind in the things are one, that thing will desire you also, and will begin to move towards you. If you desire dollars, and your mind is one with the mind that penetrates the dollars and everything else, dollars will be permeated to move towards you with the desire to come towards you, and they will begin to move towards you, impelled by the eternal power, which makes for a more abundant life. To obtain what you want, you need only to establish your own at-one-ment with the mind of things, and they will be driven towards you. But the primal purpose of the mind of things is for the continuous advancement of all into more abundant life. Therefore, nothing will be taken away from any man or woman and given to you, unless you give to that person in the more of life than you take away. It will be plainly seen that the divine mind cannot be brought into action in the field of competitive business. God cannot be divided against himself. He cannot be made to take from one and give to another. He will not decrease one man's opportunity to advance in life in order to increase another man's opportunity to advance in life. He is no respecter of persons and has no favorites. He is equally in all, equally for all, and at the service of all alike. To make the at-one-ment, you must see that your business gives to all that deal with you a full equivalent of life in the money value that you take from them. I say in life, that does not necessarily mean in money value. Here is what many critics in the money system fail to understand, that a thing of small value to one man may be of inestimable value to another, and may use it to the advancements of his life. The value of a thing to a man is determined by the plane of life on which he stands. What is of no value on one plane or in one stage of his development is indispensable on another plane or on another stage of development. The life-giving power on any article may be out of all proportions to its monetary value. This magazine is not worth $1 a year as in the cash value that the paper and ink are concerned, but one sentence in it can be worth thousands of dollars to any reader. You may sell an article for more than it costs for you, making a profit, but the purchaser may put it to use that it would be worth hundreds of times its cost to him. And in that case, profit is no robbery. See that your business meets this fundamental requirement. That is the first step. When you have done this, you are one with the intelligence of nature, which is working for more life for all, The aim of your work is that all may have life, and have it more abundantly. What you seek for yourself, you are seeking for all, and the mental principle in all that you need begins to gravitate towards you. If you need dollars, the mind of things within the dollars is conscious of the need, and you can affirm with truth, dollars want me. Dollars will begin to move towards you, and they will come invariably from those in need of what you can give in exchange. And if you haven't never heard of the law of attraction, that's essentially what he's explaining in this paper, or in that sentence. The divine mind will attend to transference of that needed for the advancement of life to the place where need exists. This will apply not only to all that you need to keep your business going, but to all that you are capable of using to enter into fuller life yourself. No good thing will be withheld from you. Your unity with the evolutionary power, with the purpose of nature, will be such that you will receive all that nature has to give. Because you will do always the will of God, all things are yours, and you need to compete with no one. But you must bear in mind that your wants are only impressed on the divine mind only by your faith. Faith, the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. A doubt cuts the connection. Anxiety and fear cut the connection. Exactly as you are in the matter of impressing your own subconscious mind, so you are in the matter of impressing the mind of things. Your affirmations fall flat unless they are made with the absolute power of faith. The mind of things will not act positively with doubt and hesitancy. What things soever ye desire, when you pray, believe you will receive them, and you shall have them. We cannot walk and work with God and distrust Him at the same time. If you feel distrust, you impress things with distrust of you, and things will move away from you rather than towards you. The requirements for non-competitive success are very simple. First, desire for everybody what you desire for yourself, and be sure to take nothing from anybody without giving the full equivalent in life. And the more you give, the better for you, for the more you give, the more you will get. Then move out with the absolute faith that all you need for the fullness of life that you are capable of living will come to you. Pray with unfaltering faith to the Father that it shall come to you, and thank Him in every prayer with a heart full of gratitude that it does come to you. Everything that comes to you will mean more life to someone else. Each gain you make will add to the wealth of someone else. What you get for yourself, life, you get for all. Your success adds to the life, health, wealth, and happiness of all. But someone says, wherein does this differ from competition? After all, are you not still competing with those in the same line of business? No. What you gain will not come from a limited supply that others believe to be struggling, but from the whole. Let me illustrate. It may be said that there is only a limited supply of money in the country, and not enough to supply the needs of all. Suppose a large number of people entered into this way of life, and dollars began to move towards them all. There will not be enough to go around. Well, that is true, but the thought of need impressed upon the mind of things will react upon the minds of man. New currency laws will be passed, the buoyant will begin to move towards the mints, and causing printing presses to turn out banknotes, if they were necessary to the advancement of life. The mind of things reaches beyond the coined cash, to the gold and silver lying into the hearts of the hills, and it will all begin to move forward when it is called for, by the prayer of faith. And the same is true of everything else. Not only the mints, but the mills will start, whenever an efficient number of people have entered this way of advancing life. If it be urged that the wages that prevent the workers from living full lives, the answer is whenever the workers begin to live full lives, the wage systems in the way to their advancement, it will be changed. There then to man for more life will be all that is required to change it. Life cannot be advanced by changing systems, but systems may be changed by the advancement of life. There is plenty of work to be done in the erection of useful and beautiful things. All that is needed is the demand for those things, by those whose sole purpose is to use them to give them more life to all. As the number of such people increases, the prosperity of all will increase, and a constant increasing proportion of all classes will come into the truth, abandoning competition and the way of a limited supply, until the kingdom will be established on earth as it is in heaven, and the kingdom of heaven is within you. The final of the 3 parts of the general essay, entitled The Law of Opulence by Wallace D. Wattles. And that is the final of the 3 parts from The Law of Opulence by Wallace D. Wattles, written in 1907. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like this video, please subscribe and share it. Freely I give this information because I believe how important it is. I know how important it is. And yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the other side of the galaxy. Take care.